Oh yeah, I mean Theresa May is a dead woman walking. It's just how long she's going to remain on death row, and I think we will know very. I think we will know very shortly. In other words, we could easily get to the middle of next week and it all collapses for her, or if it doesn't. And I agree with Toby, there are many Tory MPs who don't want a leadership contest right now. It'll be delayed, but be in no doubt. Look at this weekend. You've got the leader of the opposition coming on the programme as a sort of victor, and you've got the Prime Minister who's supposed to have won the election in hiding, and that speaks volumes about what's gone on in the election.
And is there a small part of you enjoying being a newspaper editor who thinks, I'm reading all these accounts in the newspapers of who's the runners and riders to become next Prime Minister? If a certain MP for Tatton, one George Osborne, had stayed in the House of Commons, it could have been me.
First of all, I feel well out of it, and I've really enjoyed editing the Evening Standard during the general election. And, you know, look, I've been reading stories about Boris Johnson running a leadership campaign for years. In fact, he's in a permanent leadership campaign, so I'm not sure it qualifies as news. I'm not sure as a newspaper man I would put it on the front cover of my newspaper.
You might be saying it was your London Evening Standard what won it, or at least what killed her off. Your paper has been pure poison against Theresa May. Been wonderful to read. Absolutely relished it with total joy. Day after day, attacks on Theresa May, and look at the result you've got. Now, what's so interesting to me about this? Why do you? I mean, I know she sacked you, but why do you hate her so much when she and Philip Hammond are following your economic policy down to the last minute? You know, 12 billion cuts of benefits, continuing cuts on health, education, and you know, let's look at reducing the size of the state in the Red Book, the same as yours, right down to 36% of GDP. They are Osbornites. So why do you hate them so much?
First of all, I don't hate them. And the Evening Standard, you know, will attack left and right. You know, it will do with. I think some of the other newspapers, frankly, have dug themselves into positions, whereas the Evening Standard, I hope people are reading it, can see that there are challenges both to what the Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party are saying, and challenges to what Theresa May and the Conservative Party are saying. And it's not. That is. Sorry, I completely reject that. You read our editorials, you look at our news coverage.
I read them with delight.
I am speaking, and the paper is speaking for a very consistent view, which is Britain should be an open, optimistic country, outwards looking to the world. We should be socially liberal, pro-business, economically liberal. And that is the position I advocated in government,
and it
is the position I've advocated as a newspaper editor.